Now, this video is to show you a very fast, easy, straightforward technique for cleaning up the color in old faded color photos. The software I'm using is Adobe Photoshop Elements 8, but whatever software you're using probably has similar controls. Now, as you can see here, I have two copies of the same old faded color photo so that you can see the before and after color. So let's get started. Now in Adobe Photoshop Elements 8, you click Enhance, then you click Adjust Lighting, then you click Levels. Now in the video I'll expand the Levels box so that you can more clearly see what I'm doing. Now in Adobe Photoshop Elements 8 it's called Levels. In your software it might be called Curves or it might be called Histograms. It all means the same thing. The first thing you do is select one of the individual color channels. Select the red channel, then take the black slider, slide it up to where the curve is just starting to lift away from the baseline. Slide the white slider down to where the curve is just lifting away from the baseline. I'm going to pause for a second so that I can show you an important detail. You may notice that I've skipped some of the stuff on the curve, the stuff that's sitting right next to the baseline. You can see some of it right here and some more of it right here. You're supposed to skip that stuff. Where you want to put the sliders is the place where it's just lifting away from the baseline. You can see that right here and right here. So, and we'll repeat that for the other two color channels, the same procedure. So let's try it with the green channel. Select the green channel, slide the black slider up to where the curve is lifting away from the baseline, slide the white slider down to where the curve is lifting away from the baseline. Now, select the blue channel and do the same thing. Okay, now I'll get rid of that expanded view of the curves so that curves box so that you can see the comparison of the before and after pictures. If you like what you see, then the final step is to click OK, and there you go. So now I'll bring up the picture to full screen so you can see the comparison. Here's the old faded color picture, and here is the color corrected picture. Quite an improvement, don't you think? So now let's take a look at the entire procedure without any pauses for explanation so you can see just how quick it is, and I'll put in a timer as well. So let's get going. I'll go up and click Enhance, then click Adjust Lighting, then click Levels, and then select the red channel, slide up the black slider to where the curve is lifting away, slide down the white slider to where the curve is lifting away. Go ahead and pick the green channel, slide up the black slider, slide down the white slider. Then pick the blue channel, slide up the black slider, slide down the white slider, and finally click OK to accept it. And there you go. It took all of 44 seconds to correct the color. Now you may want to tweak the color a little bit further if you want, but on most pictures this will get you pretty close pretty quickly.